Hej, cześć, siemano wam wszystkim, tutaj ja, Romanek100 i witam was w kolejnym odcinku z serii Zagrajmy w South of the Circle. Jak pamiętacie, w poprzednim odcinku kontynuowaliśmy oczywiście naszą walkę o przetrwanie na Arktyce, a także odtwarzanie wspomnień Petera, między innymi w końcu, no już tak na poważnie rozpoczęliśmy nasz romans z Klarą. Zobaczymy, do czego to doprowadzi. W każdym razie, jako że jesteśmy teraz w menu, bo to jest moja druga i pewnie ostatnia sesja z tą grą, dlatego że ta gra jest krótka, na jakieś 3 godziny, także podejrzewam, że dzisiaj nagram 3 odcinki i na tym skończę. Chciałem wam pokazać, bo mamy tutaj jeszcze jakieś różne arty, które były wykorzystane przy produkcji tej gry. Także chwilę sobie na to popatrzymy. Jeszcze oczywiście wszystkich nie odblokowałem, dlatego że one wraz z postępem w grze się odblokowują. Mamy tu jakieś projekty tych kokpitów, też różne zdjęcia referencyjne, między innymi na przykład właśnie tego samolotu, który generalnie, którym się rozbiliśmy, o tak. Tutaj też mamy konstytuację na przykład Klary, innych rzeczy. Zobaczmy, jak Klara mogła inaczej wyglądać. Okej, mamy kilka jej wariantów. Ostatecznie chyba poprzestali na tym tutaj na środku, 10. Najbardziej chyba podobno do tej Klary, która jest w grze. Tutaj też jakieś sceny. Niektóre to są pewnie jakieś wczesne... A nie, to są koncept arty. Okej, myślałem, że to jakieś wczesne rendery, ale nie. Mamy ten samochód, którym jeździliśmy, oczywiście radia. Okej, tutaj zdjęcie referencyjne jakiejś bazy na Arktyce. Proszę bardzo. Inne tutaj arty. No generalnie gra cała wygląda jak concept art, także no poza na przykład takimi sketchami generalnie. Okej, tu jeszcze jakieś kolejne zdjęcie bazy, nie wiem czego, być może jakieś pominę te grafiki, ale cóż. Tutaj też Protest March, Cathedral Rock. Ogólnie no bo odkrywamy te wszystkie rzeczy kolejne, kiedy ruszamy dalej Peterem gdzieś w tej fabule. Tutaj mamy tą bazę Sowietów, generalnie. Do niej wszystko było zartowane. Irin? A, to jest nasza matka, okej. Irek to jest nasz ojciec. Okej, tutaj jakieś kolejne koncept arty, hiking Klara. Ogólnie ten właśnie nasz cały hike. No i na tym ogólnie skończyliśmy. A skończyliśmy też dokładnie na tym, że Klara trochę nam odbiegła, mam wrażenie. Także zobaczymy, gdzie to będzie kontynuowane. Także powróćmy sobie do main menu. Niestety ono się chwilę będzie wczytywać. Ale za chwilę będziemy kontynuować grę. No i zobaczymy, gdzie ta historia się potoczy i na czym to się wszystko zakończy. Okej, dobra. Mam wrażenie, że mnie wczytało wcześniej, ale nie jestem pewien, bo chyba tą scenę już mieliśmy. No dobra, jeżeli to się powtórzy, to po prostu wam to wytnę, a jeżeli nie, bo już nie pamiętam, będę musiał chyba poprzedni odcinek zobaczyć do tego. A jeżeli nie, no to po prostu będziemy kontynuować normalnie, tak? Idziemy w stronę słońca. Bardzo klimatycznie i pewnie za chwilę będziemy mieli jakieś przebitki z innymi wspomnieniami. Być może wtedy mi się przypomni, czy już to widziałem, czy tego jeszcze nie widziałem, bo to może być różnie. Zaraz zobaczymy. Dobra, nie, to już graliśmy, także ja wam wytnę to do momentu, w którym kończyliśmy poprzedni odcinek. No dobra, moi drodzy, i poprzedni odcinek kończyliśmy mniej więcej gdzieś w tym momencie na tej ścieżce, gdzie tam Klara nam trochę uciekła za zakrętem. I to jest skryptowane, bo nie można jej tutaj dogonić, bo nam Peter mocno zwolnił. Także cóż, idziemy oczywiście dalej ścieżką, bo zapewne tak ma mi się udać. Jak widzicie, Klary nie ma i zapewne niedługo wrócimy na Arktykę, ale zobaczymy. No być może na razie musimy tylko przejść i tam już coś widzimy na horyzoncie i chyba to będzie oznaczać, że też Peter dochodzi do bazy Norwegów, która, miejmy nadzieję, nie jest w końcu opuszczona generalnie. No i zaraz zobaczymy. Wchodzimy w śnieżno-biały ekran. No i zobaczmy. Tak jest. Fanfare to jest jakieś... What? Wesołe miasteczko? That's weird. Jakieś postaci widać w tych siedzeniach, ale wątpię, że to są ludzie. Jakby... Bardzo ciekawe. Okej. I przeniosło nas w czasie.
It's so much better at night, don't you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I saw them setting up this afternoon. It was all chaos and scaffolding, but now it's more, I don't know, exciting, I suppose. Not just all that. This.
This.
You realize this is a big occasion, don't you? It's the first time you've taken me out, Dr. Hamilton.
No.
At night, in public. Not working, not hiding away anywhere. We're out courting.
Cuddly toy?
Oh, you know me so well. Go on then, boys and their toys.
No dobra, to postaramy się wygrać jej pluszaka oczywiście.
Watch this.
Good grief, what are you doing?
As you said, courting.
Are you now?
10 shots, sir. There you go. Knock down all the cans, the bear's yours. Or more likely yours.
I think this one's more for him.
Not many men can do what I'm about to do.
And you have good aim, do you, my knight in shining armor?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Pytanie, czy będzie jakieś QT?
Well, I always thought I'd be good in the army.
If only books hadn't gotten in the way. Go on then, prove yourself, army man. Well now, maybe I had you all wrong.
Jezus Maria, jakie to jest...
You really don't need to prove anything.
Jakie czułe tu jest sterowanie, ale chyba trafię.
My lad, only another 5 of them.
Okej, to ciekawe, bo strzelamy sobie. Okej, ładnie. Z ojcem strzelamy, co ciekawe. Tu już jest trochę łatwiej, trochę mamy bardziej steady rękę.
Two cheeky little buggers spoiling our game. Go on, see if you can get him. Ah! You missed him.
No nie będę zabijać ptaka, come on.
That's enough, I think.
What's the matter, Peter?
I'm fine.
Flashbacki jakieś dosyć nieprzyjemne.
Clara?
Ojej, to w ogóle już jakieś powalone rzeczy się zaczynają dziać. To ciekawe. Czy to się rzeczywiście tak wydarzyło, czy to teraz już jakieś wspomnienia z... Przez to, że jesteśmy w takim zimnie, nam się jakoś dziwnie udzielają? Dobre pytanie. Bardzo możliwe, bo my chyba tutaj jesteśmy jako Peter i on przeżywa te wspomnienia, idąc przez tą Arktykę, ale oczywiście, no, nie ten. Nie wszystko jest tak, jak rzeczywiście było kiedyś tam, kiedyś. No i co, rozejrzyjmy się, co my tutaj mamy. Szukamy Klary zapewne. Chyba tutaj żadnych dodatkowych interakcji nie mam, wydaje mi się. No, przynajmniej granic tak za bardzo nie sugeruje. No mamy wejść do tego tunelu. Zdecydowanie. I zaraz zobaczymy, co tu się dalej wydarzy. No musieliśmy też gdzieś dojść jakby w prawdziwości, że tak powiem. O właśnie, to musi być wejście do bazy. Tylko pytanie, no nikt nas nie wyszedł przywitać. Co oznacza, że raczej ona też jest opuszczona. Tylko dlaczego? To jest świetne pytanie. O, jakaś radiacja. O, to ciekawe.
Radiation. My God, what's going on here?
Okej, co, jakieś testy nuklearne? Czy coś w tym stylu? Dobre pytanie. No mamy tam coś jakby zakopane pod lodem, jakieś materiały radioaktywne. What? No mamy tą bazę, tak, do której chcieliśmy dojść. Jakby nie patrzeć. Są też ślady, ale nie wiem, czy to nie są nasze ślady, jak tutaj przyszliśmy. Nie wiem, skąd Peter nadszedł. Także ciężko mi się jest, że tak powiem, na ten temat wypowiedzieć. No dobra. Wydaje mi się, że to też jest rosyjska baza. Bo mamy tutaj SSSR. Gdyby to było cyrylicą napisane. Nie wiem, od czego to może być skrót. Generalnie. No nic, zobaczymy. Idźmy przed siebie. Tu jest coś otwarte. Także zobaczmy, co tam znajdziemy. Mamy tutaj więcej jakichś beczek z jakimiś oznaczeniami. Okej, kolejne radio. To co, próbujemy się skontaktować z naszym towarzyszem, którego imienia nie pamiętam. Niestety. Dobra, włączamy. No i co, inna stawka. No to też jest rosyjskie. Zdecydowanie. Generalnie. Dobra, tutaj gdzieś go słychać.
Floyd, are you there?
Peter. Thank God. Tell me some good news.
Oh, not yet, Floyd. I'm sorry. There was barely any fuel. I've walked all this way.
Are you all right, Peter? Where are you?
I'm alive. I'm just very cold. I don't know what this place is. It wasn't on the map. Another base. Lots of big machines.
Another base? Are there any people there?
There were lots at the fun fair. Clara was there.
What the hell? Mate, are you keeping it together?
Yeah, no, there was no one. Just a mine, a radioactive symbol.
A mine? God, where the hell are we? Can you see anything else?
Floyd, I can see the ship at last. Mountains, bay, ship, like we said.
You can see it? You can see the Norwegian ship?
I can. I can see it on the far side of the water. And there's a boat, a small boat on this side.
Okay, so that's something. Do you think you can use it to get across?
It might just kill me, but what else can I do? Except stay here.
Yeah, and that'll kill you too. You don't want to give up this close to the finish line. I'm counting on you.
We're not gonna die out here. You can count on me.
Peter, please listen to me. You know where you are now. This is the last push. You've made it this far. I know you can do it. Hello?
I'm here. I can do it. I just need to warm up.
No. If you hang around, we've got a problem, mate. There's a storm coming your way. I know because I'm in the thick of it now. You don't want to get caught out on the water when the river hits. Look, I know you're tired, Peter. But if you don't get moving now, you'll never cross the water. Who knows when the storm will clear? You've got to leave now.
It's all I've got, Floyd. You know that. I'm giving it everything.
You have to. Please, Peter. I don't want to die here.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Go on, mate. Go! Get out of there, come on!
No to jeszcze musimy przepłynąć przez wodę. Nie ma wafla, że ta burza nas nie dogoni za jakiś czas. I to niby ma być statek Norwegów, ale tymczasem wracamy.
Good to see you at last. You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here. We got the first round in to celebrate.
Celebrate?
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
It is, thank you.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast. To Peter.
To Peter.
To me?
May this be one foot inside the club. So all in all, I hear it's been a very productive summer. Got everything you wanted in Scotland.
It's an inspiring place, yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, she is.
What are you talking about?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
Of course not. It's not a secret. She's been helping.
Helping? Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
That kind of thing. A lot of writing, too.
I thought it was more, you know, assisting them writing.
No, she's done a lot on it now. Changed the focus of it a little, too.
Oh, I see. So wouldn't that make it a joint paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor in waiting here. I think he knows better than anyone how much he put into it and who wrote what. Isn't that right, Peter?
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done half the work in collaboration.
Of course I'm aware. Of course.
Fine.
Jestem ciekaw, co się stanie, jak nie wybiorę opcji.
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
No, I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
I think the word you're looking for is collusion.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way. Shame, really. I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. Too complicated. I prefer things with fewer strings attached. Having the KGB and MI5 watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
Okej, czyli generalnie, żeby nie było, ja tam nie nacisnąłem tej opcji. Jeżeli nie nacisnę żadnej opcji, to pewnie gra wybiera losową. Jak jest jedna, no to tą jedną.
Molly didn't deserve all that. I wonder what's happened to her.
Well, she hasn't come back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? A vanishing lecturer.
Someone must know something.
You're not worried, are you? You've got no secrets to hide?
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
It's all water under the bridge. New term, things will have settled down, fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new students. Speaking of which, what do you think of those two over there?
Them? Very nice, I'm sure.
Very nice.
Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Don't be so possessive, Peter. What are you, the wife? It's like you said, Sam. Never too late for a fresh start. I meant what I said. Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest of us. And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't miss this opportunity now. Wouldn't want you missing out on what you deserve.
All right, Joe. You've made your point.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve. Don't wait up, chaps.
You're a disgrace, Joe.
Absolutely shocking.
He keeps doing that, doesn't he?
How does he keep doing it and getting away with it?
To jest zajebiste pytanie, jak on jeszcze z uczennicami gdzieś tutaj jakieś rzeczy robi. Jakby, what? Ale okej, no dobra, idziemy do tej cholernej łódki. Byle nie wpaść do wody, bo to będzie przejebane i śmierć praktycznie gwarantowana. Tylko widzę, że nie zobaczymy bordowania łódki, bo się pewnie animacji nie chciało robić. I przechodzimy sobie w chmurki. Okej. I zobaczmy.
Come on, Pete, pay attention, head in the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up the oars and row like I told you.
Znowu jakieś z dzieciństwa rzeczy.
Faster than that, son. Come on, keep them both in time.
Doing my best.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Oczywiście mamy powrót ojca, Reg on się chyba nazywał.
Try and keep your weight in the middle, too. You don't want to tip us in. What a wonderful start of the holiday that would be.
Do you want to help?
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself. How would you learn if I did everything for you, eh?
I didn't mean do it all, just take an oar maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar, then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now, look, there's a strong current coming up. It's a good test, son. Now, remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem. Keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no!
Trying.
That side! Harder on the port side!
Help!
Jesus, Pete, that one!
Oczywiście, burza. No i trochę jesteśmy w dupie, bo nie możemy płynąć, nie damy rady.
Oh, come on, give it here! Give it here! Good, you get back there, I'll do it. you weren't made for this.
Maybe you're right.
No dobra, tutaj miał nam kto pomóc. Kto nam pomoże na Arktyce?
Prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go. I have done my best, Peter. Whatever you do in life, you can't expect anyone to do things for you. My experience.
No dobra, akurat z tym się zgodzę, to prawda.
I'll always be here to help. And there'll come a time when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Ale to też nie znaczy, że trzeba jakby odrzucać pomoc innych.
Ahoy! Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh, get me away from this thing.
Znowu widzimy Klarę. Pewnie na jakiejś wycieczce razem jesteśmy.
It's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
To co, czyżby jakieś wakajki razem? Bardzo możliwe.
The wind had been in another direction.
Oh, come here. Don't you know me at all by now? Come on, let's walk.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I've got used to being this relaxed. What's it going to be like getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up? I really like you like this, it's nice. Remember when we met on that train and you're so self-conscious about your tie?
Oh, I remember. Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
Not this. Well, I only bought it recently. It's a new colour for me.
You sure about that?
Positive. How strange. So, do you want the good news?
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
Celebration?
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now. And perhaps we could celebrate us too.
No pewnie, babe. Trochę się wam ręce bagują.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do, and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at these houses. Oh, if I had found someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
Oh? Me too.
Oh, those two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
It's tricky. Why not both?
Oh, go on, pick one.
Tak jest, to była właśnie ta odpowiedź. Why do you have to choose one when you can have two? Boże, piękne. Nie wiem, czemu musiałem po prostu to skomentować, bo bym nie wyżył. Chociaż ta gra nas zmusi do wyboru. Raczej niebieski.
Okay, blue.
My choice exactly.
Oh, almost like I knew what you were going to say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
Family.
Well, like I said, one day.
What about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
I would. I really would.
Oh, well, I think the thing is, I wouldn't expect a man to give it all up.
To było trochę dziwne, nie wiedziałem która odpowiedź, bo jakby kompletnie się z tym nie zgadzam, jakby porzucanie kariery dla dzieci, nie. Jakby co, ale no nie wiedziałem, która opcja, co będzie tutaj, jakby myślałem, że ta inteligentna odpowiedź to będzie znowu jakieś takie spojrzenie na inną stronę, że czemu by nie porzucić, czemu by tego nie połączyć czy coś, ale no nie.
Not if he really loved his work. So why does the rest of the world think that we should give it all up? I keep thinking about all these bright young women I'm teaching and I'm scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is how fast can you type?
You're probably right. It's a real waste of talent.
It really is a waste, you're right. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
No, you're right. I think women have every right to state their claim.
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
You can count on me.
I hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that. It's not easy, you know. A lot of people are still living in the dark ages about all this. Your professor, for one, I'll bet.
Oh, he's not as bad as you think.
I wouldn't be so sure. He doesn't know about any of this, does he?
This work?
Exactly. The work we've done. You will tell him, won't you?
Of course I will. I'll go straight to his office as soon as we're back.
Scouts honor?
Scout's honor.
Good.
Jak ta gra mi tutaj mój wybór teraz ciągle przypomina.
Happy?
Happy. You?
Very.
No i co? I mamy statek, a to oznacza, że mamy też ten statek Norwegów teoretycznie. Czy w końcu będzie tutaj żywy człowiek na tej Arktyce? To jest świetne pytanie. Zaraz się pewnie przekonamy, bo wracamy tutaj. Jakoś dowiosłował Peter do niego, mimo że oczywiście pogoda się zaczęła psuć. No dobra. Teoretycznie ostatnia prosta, praktycznie pewnie nie, bo ten statek tutaj taki trochę bez ruchu, nie widać też żywej duszy na pokładzie. Ciekawe, czy go uruchomimy, czy coś? Nie wiem, wejdźmy do środka.
Peter, marvelous to see you do come in. Take a seat. I have to say, I'm delighted.
Oh, you read the final draft?
Of course, all the salient points. I must say it's very impressive.
You think so? Thank you.
Not at all, it's your work. I think the direction you took it gave it something of real value. Well, as I say, quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track radiation, I can see it having far-reaching implications, and not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
I'm glad you think so.
First-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here, Dr. Clara McKirrick, I presume we could drop that.
Drop it? Why would I do that?
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. we just don't usually put the name on the front cover of the paper.
Kurwa mać, teraz tak, poproszę pomoc. Assertive, strong, confusion, concern. Jezus Maria, no bo ja oczywiście chcę dotrzymać obietnicy dla Klary, no mam nadzieję, że tutaj strong, assertive jakby mój point podtrzyma, że nie, Klara tam zostaje. Oby, bo jak nie, to się zdenerwuje i trzeba będzie wczytywać grę, bo no tutaj niestety wybory są bardzo niejasno powiedziane, gorzej niż w innych tak naprawdę grach.
Yeah, Clara did more than a little research.
Really? No. Well, I see. Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
I have.
Doing so well in their new positions. I would dearly love to see the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Well, thank you.
You will be so well deserved after all these years. especially after the risk I took.
Risk?
A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work, that's all, for whatever reasons you might have.
I appreciate your concern, but Clara is responsible for the work on this too.
Well, as I say, it really is very good, and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested. I thought you'd be pleased. In fact, I think you might want to prepare yourself for being the center of attention for a little while. I'm sure you would be able to cope, but I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
I see. And okay to foist upon a man's, of course.
Quite. And I've no doubt you'd be up to the challenge yourself. With this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
This isn't all about you, I'm afraid. There could be problems for everyone. Clara was close with Molly Shannon, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
She wasn't charged.
How close they were is the real question. Clara joined Molly on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
It was anti-nuclear defense, not anti-British. I believe.
Well, you know my thoughts on that. They can be one and the same thing. A lot of people, very important people, believe you are either with this country or against it. Some of the benefactors of this college, for example. My father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
One of the greatest? Really? Well, it does some great work.
It does. I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough. We can't change the past, Peter. But we can learn from it. Before we fool ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here, and the associations one might make, you see what I'm saying?
I see. But I really think her name should stay.
Good God, Peter, I am trying to make you understand something. This is precisely the way the rot sets in. It's the slow knife. Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago. Now members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons. The only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? And what happens to the integrity of this college in 10 years? If you share your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to, and what happens 10 years after that? One cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here. I hope you understand how much I care about your success. It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
Powiem tak, no jakby fuck you, gościu, zrobimy trochę dłuższy ten odcinek, bo chcę tą scenę dokończyć, ale no pierdol się, jakby... nie.
It would, absolutely.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means, publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling generous, but if you do, you'll have to take your chances. It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have. By way of illustration, I have an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man. And you may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things. I'm sure things will become clear soon.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well, let me know what you decide. Just knock any time. My door is always open.
No dobra, moi drodzy, ale na zakończymy tutaj. Peter, no już jest z nami ciężko, wycieńczenie nas dopada. No jakby tam jest opcja tylko jedna. Oczywiście Klara będzie koautorką tego papieru, tego researchu. Co ciekawe, to chyba jednak nie ruszyliśmy tym samolotem na tą Arktykę, żeby jakoś kontynuować te nasze badania. Chyba. Także jestem ciekaw, co tu w ogóle Peter robi, bo trochę nadal tego nie wiadomo, ale o tym się pewnie przekonamy w kolejnym odcinku, a tymczasem mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek Wam się podobał. No i komentujcie, subskrybujcie, oceniajcie, a przede wszystkim oglądajcie. No i do kolejnych filmów. Na razie. No i cześć.